5:06. I'm ahead of schedule for once. I'm not sure how. Because you get the same time every morning. How am I getting out of schedule? Because maybe dogs take less time to get back from going potty. I don't know. I definitely know I gotta do some laundry. Alright. Off to... What am I off to this morning? I don't know. Boot camp? Sure, let's call it boot camp. And I woke up this morning thinking about my goddamn Amazon listings and how screwed up. I didn't understand how they make it so damn hard to update your listings. I mean, you can go on the UI and change some minor things, but if you gotta change something like that you can't get a field to change in the UI, then you gotta do this bulk upload thing, and it's a cluster F. I guess I just gotta watch more videos of other people doing it, because the one video I watched, I thought I did everything he said, but they really explain it in bizarre ways and in certain circumstances, not how actually you might need it done. I don't understand why there's not a easy way to take all your listings, download a file with all the data, and then easily just upload it right back in again. Nope, they gotta make it so, oh, you download it in one format, now you gotta upload it in a totally different format. Ugh, such a pain in the ass. Alright, I guess I'll deal with that when I get back. And then, I guess gotta hassle people about, who are looking at job postings for me to see if they found anything that might be a good fit. So I guess I should email some people to be like, hey, did you find anything? Let me know. Or let me know if there's anything you think I should apply for. Because, yeah, I don't know if my stuff is just not hitting the algorithm and not even going to a person to get reviewed or what. Or it could be that they're looking at it going, yeah, we want somebody who's in their 30s, not somebody who's in their 50s. So this might be tougher than I thought to get a job at my age. Damn ageism. Okay, all done class. I'm tired as shit. I'm gonna fall asleep, I guarantee you, on the couch. Yep, not stopping anywhere today. Just going home. I probably should shower. Yeah, boot camp was a bitch today. And best of all, I thought I was coming in early, and all the new people stole the whole back row and displaced all us senior members. Senior in seniority and senior in age. It's alright though. Got yelled at by 10 times by Kimmy, the instructor, for being a disruptor. Yep. Then went after to do a little more workout. Oh, Jesus. It is foggy as hell out today. One of those gloomy, doomy mornings. And for some reason, I don't know if other people have a wood-burning stove, when it's like really humid out, I really smell the smell of the fireplace coming back into the house. I don't know if that's just because there's some kind of negative pressure. Like, oh my god, why did that bus not turn? I'm stuck going 15 miles an hour. You could easily made it. Oh well, now you can wait. Anyway, alright. I gotta hard press those guys to get me my certificate today, and then I'm gonna reach out to some people and be like, hey, let me know if you've heard anything about jobs, or that I just am sucking and am not employable. And then I was talking to the lady at the gym that I know, and she said her husband's dad has been in the hospital, so that's why he hasn't really looked too much to try to help me out. But granted, I only gave him the resume yesterday, so I'm not expecting miracles in one day. And the joke of the day is that I tell him I'm gunning for his job. So, okay, let's go, people. That's right, guess I gotta reach out to Andre, figure out a date we can do dinner, and then we gotta really start thinking about this other business. Oh, and then I gotta fix all my Amazon shit, and then I gotta look at the Jeep and see if I can rethread some of those bolts and what do you call what a bolt goes into? Threaded receptacle? I don't know. Okay, so that boot camp's in there. I don't know what's going on. Oh, dude, you could have made that. So there was a local bank that went out of biz, and no, it went out of biz. Maybe they moved locations or whatever. And then a bunch of businesses are going in it, but I don't know what's going in it. I think apparently a restaurant's going in there, but that's all I know. We heard of all these other things that are going in, but we're not. They don't really say if it's the building there or the building behind it. So we'll see. And then there's this giant building over here which got nothing in it. I offered to rent out the little outbuilding, but they said no. That goes with a whole other section of the massive building. I'm like, well, we'd rather have somebody coming in than not. I mean, what's a giant company gonna do with that little teeny spot? Like, were they gonna be like, oh my god, we really need that spot? Well, it's like 1,500 square feet, and it's like 400 feet away from the main building. Why would any other tenant need that? I don't know, just venting now. Alright, gonna go home, and there's a lot of leftover veggies. I guess I should blend her up and make some kind of protein shake. I think I might have some random protein lying around somewhere. Shipping. So I need to ship something via UPS just so I can get my discount, because I gotta tie my Amazon account into UPS, and the only way to do that is if you had something shipped via UPS direct. So I need to do that. So just to compare, if I was going to ship via USPS, it's going to be $10, $11 pretty much. But for UPS, it's going to cost me $16. I said it'll get it there Saturday. When was Postman? If I did this, oh, and it would be there a day earlier. Even though I don't believe it. And that's going to Arizona. But I got to do that just so I can do this one to get the discounts on shipping my other shit. So gotta do it, and then I have to drop it off at the UPS store. Ugh. Guess the police are checking. I don't know what they're checking. They're checking registrations or whatnot. No clue. Anyway, just went to the UPS store since I had to ship from UPS and not use Amazon UPS, so I could get my shit in there. But I'm thinking if I got it there bright and early, maybe it'll get there quicker, because Amazon said I have to have it there by the 13th, even though they never get their shit anywhere on time these days, and there's no repercussions. But for me, there's repercussions, of course. So it said it's supposed to be there Saturday, so I'm thinking if I get it there earlier in the day, maybe UPS will get it out there quicker. I don't know. I've had UPS packages that say they're coming on a Saturday and then show up on a Friday. So especially during the holiday season, they have more things ramped up and shit going out quicker. So hopefully that's the case. So 10 a.m. What am I gonna do? Let me see if I can quickly look at the Jeep real fast and see if I can get that. Now that I got the I used my new die and tap tool to redo the threads on the alternator mount, and then I had to fix one of the alternator bolts because it was kind of trashed. So I'll see if I can get that put back in place, and then hopefully that gets rid of the stupid squeal that's happening on the Jeep. God almighty. I don't know if anybody else does this stupid little thing. I might have mentioned this in the past, but if I get to a four-way intersection and there's somebody coming, opposite, perpendicular to me, and I know they're going to be there at the same time, I purposely slow down so they get there ahead of me, just so there's no let's stare at each other who's going to go first. I make it fully apparent that they're there first. Although I've been in situations where I still do that and they sit there and stare at me. Or it's clear that I've been there before them and they go to pull out on me and I'm like, what the F, dude? I was there. Drivers. was going to use Loctite on these bolts, and they're a little wet, so I figured the quickest way to dry them a little MAP gas. Quick and dirty. Alright, alternator bracket is back on with new tensioner. Now, I just gotta get the alternator back on. And with those newly threaded bolts, should be fun. Okay, for once we're gonna see if we can use this stupid air ratchet. Or not air, but pneumatic ratchet to put on this. Let's see if it cooperates this time. Let's see if I can even arrange this. It's not cooperating. Can you see that? I guess you can see that. All right, let's put this on there. Yep, that is going righty-tighty. This says no pressure on it, so it should be easily. Oh, look at that. Oh, son of a bitch. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, not much power. All right, let's see if I can get the other one. All right, everything's on. I think everything's back in place. Torque to spec. I'll make sure nothing else is hovering in the engine compartment, because when I turn it on and shit starts flying out like tools, that's usually bad. All right, let's see what happens. Hopefully this hum goes away. Well, no hum so far. It's a little bit of a hum. Ugh, god damn it. I don't know what it is then. It'll set the hum until it blows up. Because I don't know what else it would be. I mean, it's not that bad. It's not like it's screeching. Actually, it doesn't even sound that bad. It doesn't sound much different than it normally does. So, might have been a combination of things making that noise, but it was like when I heard it before, like it was really noticeable. Yeah, I don't really hear it at all. It's charging.
Next level.
Guess I'll take it for a spin and hopefully nothing weird happens.
Plus, get the new Samsung Galaxy S24.
Oh my god. Just shut up. Alright, let's see what happens after the test drive. I don't know, it sounds pretty normal to me. I just gave it a whole test of everything to make sure all the lights were working. So, because this thing's got to get inspected. So, I think it should be good to go for inspection. Yeah. Okay, so that's done. I guess now I'll put up these blow-ups. Alright, that worked. Double action. I don't know where all the stakes went, but it is nice and firm. Haha. So I smashed up our old pumpkins. Apparently the deer will eat them, so I guess I'll come see if they've eaten any of the spaghetti. And then I threw out a ton of seeds to see if we can grow some plants over here. My soup was violently exploding. I guess that's why I should put the top on it. I didn't think they would do that in under a minute, though. It's a little weird. Let me see. It's not hot. They're over here. Oh god, so my Amazon thing, I think I got it fixed. So what I did was started over downloading a brand new template, like they said. I started out with one item and try to fix it, see if I get it to work. And it did work. I put in a minimal amount of information to make it upload. And then I added in my little variants of my kayak straps. And then did upload again. And of course it blew up. And it said it didn't like one thing, so I fixed it. It blew up again. So it didn't like another thing, which didn't make any sense, but I updated it. It was asking me something about the style. And some of the answers were like ATV and motorcycle helmet. And I'm like, what? What's this have to do with a kayak strap? But I don't know. I guess I'll try to manually correct it later. We'll see what happens. I don't know. So it said it uploaded it and it linked them all back together again. But I just don't know. It didn't seem to update yet. So I'm waiting on that to happen. So hopefully maybe that's fixed. Then I can do a little better job of making those kayak straps have a little more professional look to them. So we'll see. Jackie is taking control of the nest. You good, Jackie? Whew, that was a pain in the ass bringing it out here. So, peeled a whole bunch of shrimp for my shrimp scampi. And then I figured out that I actually don't have anything to make shrimp scampi. So, I'm going to wing it. Although I think I have everything I actually need. So, it shouldn't be that hard to do. So, in the dishwasher. Gotta get the dogs in a minute. I'm trying to fold some laundry, but that's always fun because every place in the house has dog hair all over it, so it's always a fun task. Right, Jackie? That's what Jackie says. Fortunately, I think this is going to be Frosty's last year. He's being held up in the back by a pole. He's translucent and has so many patches in him. Poor Frosty. We tried. So I'm loosely following some instructions to make shrimp scampi. Although I'm using fettuccine. Oh man, I want this to blow the whole time. Well, then we got this. What is this bread called? I don't know. Ciabatta? Ciabatta? I don't even know. I don't know. Just says to cook it for couple minutes at 375. I guess that's really just to warm it up. You know, my plan was to make garlic bread out of it, but I guess it's a bit easier. So we'll see how it goes. Now I'm just trying to time this for when everybody's here at the same time. That's the fun part. There it is, shrimp scampi, and nobody's here. I assume they'd probably be on their way back. She hasn't even left from the school yet, so timing always sucks. Okay, basic meal 101. It's ready to go.